Well, what's this then? Hey, what's this? Oh, we recognise these people, don't we? Blue onesies. Yeah, they are onesies, aren't they? See, they were around in 1992. Onesies before. Well, actually, baby grows have been around for years, but only recently adults have decided to wear baby grows, which I think is a ridiculous bloody notion. Anyway, that aside, let's get into this. Lemmings, an all-time seminal classic on the Super Nintendo. Oh, Psygnosis, fantastic they were. Anyway, Lemmings, a puzzle game. We all know Lemmings. Well, you should do. If you don't know Lemmings, then in fact switch this video off right now if you don't know Lemmings, because you clearly don't know nothing about video games. You shouldn't be watching this channel or any channel related to video games. Piss off. Anyway, only joking. No, actually I'm not. But anyway, easy first level here for Lemmings. Just dig. As you can see, I'll explain for anybody who's not come across this game before. You have a bunch of ever-walking characters. They are the Lemmings. They drop out of the magical hole in the sky. You've got to get them through the tunnel into the promised land. Oh, sorry about that. And you've got abilities to do that with all these abilities at the bottom, as you can see. Diggers, miners, climbers, bombers, parachutists with umbrellas. And that's all you have to do. Rescue as many Lemmings as possible. Well, as the quota would tell you at the beginning, such as this. There we go, 10% of 10 Lemmings to be saved, for instance, there. And since we've got, see this one, we've got 10 Lemmings are going to come out. We've got 10 floaters to use, umbrella guys. So we turn them all into that, they float down, whee, and off to safety. Because if the Lemmings fall unaided, for a too far fall, should we say, they will and splat at the bottom in a nice pile of green and white slush. It's rather brutal, this game, in places, especially the nuke function, but we'll get on that later. So there we go. They're very simple, these early levels, but they do get very, very challenging. You can imagine there's 30 levels to each difficulty setting, should we say. This is difficulty rating fun. That's what you start off with. Then you have difficulty rating tricky, taxing, and then finally mayhem. And oh yeah, this level you don't have anything else, just the blockers, which will stop a Lemming in his sort of policeman's guise there. No, not coming through here. There we go, just pump the percentages up there. Once you've turned them into a blocker, you can't really do anything with them after that. All you can do is blow them up. That's it. After you've done that, unfortunately. But so I've increased the percentage there, so you've got a massive, great goof troop of them coming towards us now. And then they go, bing, 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 bing. Loads of them. And at the end, we've got to bomb the others, because we've got to get rid of them. We've got to clear the level, so we press that button there. Got early. And pop! Yes, lovely. Lemming guts everywhere. I first played this on the Amiga, which is probably most people first played this on the Amiga. Actually, it was the first version that a lot of people played with the mouse, and you get used to it with the mouse, to dashing the cursor down at the bottom. Now this one's good and just simple. Use the one miner you have, and then turn them all into climbers, and they climb up the wall, and away they go. So anyway, like I was saying, I played the Amiga version around a friend's first. Loved it. Since that point, never played it again, because I got the Amstrad CPC version shortly after that, which was, well, disappointing compared to the Amiga versions, clearly. But looking back, what a fantastic conversion that was for the abilities. And then when I got my Super Nintendo, I had to get it on the Super Nintendo, and was pleased to find out it's well, just like the Amiga version graphically and the way it moves and plays. The only difference is, of course, is you use a D-pad. instead of the mouse, which can take a little bit get used. Oh, every lemming on that one, which can take a little bit get used to, but you know, fairly well. It doesn't matter. It is better with a mouse, admittedly, but you know, I wonder if you could use the Mario Paint mouse with this. Has anyone tried that? I'll have to look into that. Ah, here we go. Now a longer level. I used to always like these levels, these extended levels. We used to use a lot of bashers. And this guy busting his way through the quartz or whatever the hell that shit is. You've only got 50 bashers to use, as you can see. So a quick rundown of what's at the bottom. You've got the climber and the umbrella guy next to him, the floater. If you put them two together on the same lemming, they become an athlete. So they have the two abilities, which they keep. Next to that is the bomber, blows himself up, which is a bit un-PC in these recent times, isn't it, really? Then the blocker, then the builder, which we'll get to him later, then the basher, the miner, and then the digger, which digs straight down endlessly. Oh, how do they get over there? Come on, come back here, guys. Yeah, there we go. Right. Yeah. It should be the troop. The troops will be coming in soon because I put the percentage up. The plus and minus. It's the frequency of the way they drop out of the hole in the sky, of course. But you would have got that by now. And then the one at the end is the nuke, which basically puts the suicide death on every single lemming on the screen. Some versions had another icon at the bottom, a paw prints icon. The Amstrad version had a paw prints icon at the bottom, which was paws. Yes, paws and very, yeah. Well, we know where we're going with that. Oh, this is the blocker and the bomber one. I do like some of these, the effects they put on some of these stages. The flame effect there is rather cool, isn't it? The lighting effects, the lava. They are funnily themed, all ridiculous, of course. The laws of gravity do not apply. I mean, massive great weights of shit can float in midair, and these guys can just crawl underneath them, no problem. But it's you know, a bit like worms in that kind of manner. But again, nice and simple, nice and easy. Just simple block 'em, bomb 'em, block 'em, bomb 'em, bang, and they're in. So later stages get very tough, and it is a time-consuming game. I'll probably end up. You know what? I'm going to cut this video off soon because I don't want to overrun too far. But it's probably. I'm probably going to end up going. Oh look, I've nuked them beforehand. Oh, I'm going to lose a couple. Oh, I'm sadistic. That was completely uncalled for. But I've still stormed the level because all I needed was 20%, you see. So just thought I'd shaft them last couple of lemmings there. Sod it. The builders now. We use the builders on this one. I think we're gonna finish. We'll finish this level and then say bye byes. I probably won't. I'll probably be playing this game for about 20 hours after this, to be honest, because it's very addictive. It's an addictive game. Gets you, grabs you by the metaphoricals. So this one, yeah, you see, builds bridges. We build bridges, building a bridge to your heart. Who sung that? First person who puts that in the comments box gets nothing really, because I've got nothing to give away. But anyway, who sung that? Building a bridge to your heart. Oh, you can see if I want to, yes, get a couple of them to build there, and I don't want them to fall into there. I think I'm going to do. Oh, that was just stupid. That was me being an absolute prong. Now I've got to get that back up. Fine. Oh no, none of the guys. Oh shit, I'm losing it. No, I've got shit. 3 of them in that bloody hell. Sod it. Oh well, let's get the rest of them home and see get these fucking the 3 stooges out of this hole. That was my mistake. Shouldn't have done that. It was the right thing to do to get them to build different bridges because it slows them down. But I just completely didn't pay attention to what was going on there. So what a dumbass. Oh dear. Oh, I hope they're not going to. Oh, they're going to run the risk of walking backwards here, and if they walk backwards, then bollocks to them. I didn't see what percentage I need for this one, but I think I've got it. I do think I've got it. So, oh, I got a funny feeling they're going to walk backwards, and if they walk backwards, I'm just going to say sayonara. I think. Yeah, they are, and so's him. Okay, well, that's that. Anyway, Lemmings by the brilliant Psygnosis on the Super Nintendo, 1992. See you guys later. Novabug out.